Hello. We are
Hi.
live
Hello.
right now.
We're live.
We are missing a few people. They are going to grab
Preoccupied.
a couple drinks for this evening.
So as should you.
As should you, if you are of legal drinking age, and if not, soda's a great option.
And assuming that
Water?
drink is water, yeah.
True. Stay hydrated.
Oh
Stay
yeah,
hydrated.
That's kind
that's
of
my
our,
line.
that's like our tertiary tagline.
Yep. Anyway,
Did I come back in time?
we are live right now.
I had to open a new bottle. You know,
Of water. Yep.
Yeah.
of water.
No, it's not a TOS
Straight
violation as long as it's not
juice.
excessive.
I had to get a water open.
It's not
Straight
TOS,
orange
it's our
juice.
ethical code that we're violating.
Anyway, welcome to tonight's episode of
Great
Oodvin.
start.
It is our 1-year anniversary of Dungeons and Death Saves, of us streaming and having fun and playing D&D with all of y'all. So welcome. We will get tonight started with a couple of introductions. So first off, my name is Maxwell Williams, and I am the Dungeon Master for the Oodvin campaign. So yeah, welcome. Next up.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure the order was the same without Drew. Hi everybody, my name is Sam Rinaldi, and I play Winnie Winslow, the Twilight Cleric in Oodvin. And since it's our 1 year, I'm also going to say that I play Vivian, or V, in the what is it?
The Arcanum.
Arcanum. I knew it was. I almost said Arcana, and I was like, that's not it.
Wow.
I was close.
Fake fan.
1 2 shade.
Very close. I'm Connor McGinley, and I remembered that I'm after Sam. And I play Lily in this campaign, the Ranger. I almost said Hunter, but that's not even right.
Big fan.
And in Arcanum, I play Yukio, the cold dead boy. It's also sad. Slightly less cold now, though.
Hello, I'm Dane Brancato. In Oodvin, I play Zephyr Windstrider, the Air Genasi Bard. And in the Arcanum, I play Ren Asher, the spunky half-elf fighter of the group, who is now very much older than he once was.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You great. Hello, my name is Aaron Borden. I play Februm Kask in Oodvin, the Simic Hybrid Blood Hunter. And in the Arcanum, I play the new edition Nano, who is a monk Warforged.
Hi.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow.
Water, too much water.
Right.
Water.
No, we're good. We're good.
My name
I
is
did
Julie
research.
Risto. You shush. My name is Julie Risto, and I play Octavia Lagazur in Oodvin, and in the Arcanum, I also play Darcy, who's kind of like the de facto leader just because she's the oldest. She's a ball of worry. But I'm excited to get back into Oodvin. Let's go!
Whoop, whoop. And I should also mention that I play a character in the other campaign who is Roger Thunderdew. Yeah, a little ball of joy. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into tonight's episode of Oodvin. So, for those of you who weren't with us last time, we pretty much had a good old shopping episode. The party kind of reconvened, those of us that were there, and headed out to the Artisan's Court, which is a large circular shopping district that goes around the entirety of Aofic. The party grabbed several different magic items, spending some of their well-earned money that they had just received from Professor Drax. In that process, though, Zephyr noticed a little bit of a commotion going down in one of the local taverns, made his way over to investigate, and found a interesting young woman kind of playing all the men there for their money. And Zephyr, being the gambler that he is, thought he would give it a shot, but unfortunately fell prey to Octavia's wilds, as everyone else did. After some short introductions, the party made their way over to the Burnt Shield, which is Al's business and home of residence, buying a couple of things there before we wrapped up the episode with them dropping off their goodies and changing back at the school.
The dorm.
You know, and one other thing.
And
that may or may not be
one
foreboding.
little other thing
Well,
that
you
may
know.
come up to be something else, but maybe we'll see what happens. But with that,
Yeah, who knows?
we're back to the present.
We are.
So, what are we doing, y'all?
We walking already to the.
Have we gotten back to the dorms
Yeah, I'm
yet?
assuming we're already.
You
I
have.
think we were heading out.
Yeah.
We're heading out.
Yeah.
We're all changed. We're out.
So you've all
Octavia
changed
has-
into your nice outfits and such. Which I guess we should start. What are you all wearing?
I can start. Octavia's
ready.
just got I'm so ready because I'm wearing the right color. It's this kind of green. It's a short dress because who's going to fight in a long evening gown? I just dropped my D20. Let's hope it was a good roll. And she's wearing a corset that's like a cream color with bright red lace that matches the feather that she's got pinned. She's taken off her bandana, but she still has her eyebrow pierced over her scar. And her red feather is in her hair. And Perseus, her familiar, is seated on her shoulder with a little black bow tie.
Oh,
Aww.
I'm so happy you said black bow tie.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Cute.
All right. I guess Zephyr's gonna come out next. And he's wearing a dark red dress shirt with like silver accents on it, under a black vest, and then he's got nice little. I wouldn't call it a belt. And looking at my reference picture, they're almost like straps. Not really sure how to explain that, but they're a nice leather accessory onto his pants and black dress shoes.
I'll go. So, I'm a Pinterest whore, so I got all my interests from Pinterest. But it's fine. So I basically combined two dresses that I saw, but she's got this top that's kind of like heart shaped here, and like the sleeves are like around. They hang off like the sides of her arm. Here, I'll just show the picture. And then it's like navy blue. And I didn't do it a lot of justice on the bottom, but it's like an ombre. The light's not catching it very good. It's like an ombre from like navy blue on the top into like a creamy yellow on the bottom. Yay.
I will go next. Februm is wearing kind of minimalist-esque. He's got just black dress pants, black shoes, and a black vest, with a pure white, almost looks like a modified lab coat suit jacket.
Good.
Yeah, and Lily is causing her dress to look like, because she can change its appearance. It is also a short dress because the concept of wearing a dress that she couldn't fight in did not occur to her. But she has they have like slightly sheer sleeves. It's all white. That kind of come all the way down. It's got like a big bow near the top of it. And other than that, it's kind of just simple, but it's elegant.
Lovely. You, as your group kind of processes their way through the hallways of Raven's Sight, you get a couple of looks, but no one seems to pay you too much mind. It's not uncommon for groups to be invited. Yes, Zephyr.
Well, Sam just left, but when she comes back,
Uh-huh.
Can I add a little something in before we have left the dorm?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Octavia's like waving, and she's like she feels like royalty. She's like,
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr
Living her
definitely has
best
one
life.
hand in his pocket, and he's just kind of casually walking down,
Mm-hmm.
love to see it. The power strut.
Doing the strut, yeah.
doing the strut. Okay, she's back. So, while we were back in the dorm, Zephyr was kind of, after he got changed, was talking to Februm. Because I'm assuming they were quicker in getting changed. And as the others kind of come in, Zephyr kind of looks over towards Winnie, and like the wind that's blowing his hair kind of blows a little bit more, and his face gets a little bit more, I guess it would be purple, because he's already blue.
Baby boy.
But
Baby.
like he kind of just immediately starts looking around to see if anyone noticed.
Aww.
Aw.
Octavia's locked on.
She's like, I see
Abram
it.
also noticed.
Octavia's standing there, and she's like,
He looks back at Februm, and he's like, he sees that Februm's looking at him, and he goes, "Shit, is my fly down?"
That as well, yes.
Damn it.
Yes.
And that's all. I just wanted to add that because it's
Cute.
Yeah. Cute.
Soft.
world building.
Cute.
flavor
Building.
text.
Flavor text.
Octavia's taken this information and carefully stashed it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, be prepared.
But yeah. Februm, I'm assuming you're leading the way.
I am leading the way, yes.
You guys make your way out of Raven Sight, and it's not too much of a walk. The Kask estate is actually just in the shadow. So it's just a quick little stroll. The air has become fairly crisp. Even here in the center of town, you get that little bit of like lake air kind of blowing in from the silent lake. Octavia, it reminds you of home. But yeah, eventually you make your way to a two-building complex, kind of connected in the ground. You see that there's a little covered walkway as well as a bridge farther up. With one building that is this tall, cylindrical building with pipes and vents coming out of it, as well as a Tesla coil on top that's still kind of crackling. Several kind of lightning rods pull electricity from the Tesla coil itself. And the other part of the house looks like or the other part of the complex looks like just a good old, like, wooden manor. A solid size, 3 stories, nothing to scoff at. And there's a little cast iron like fence and gate that goes around the building with some little brick columns here and there. All fairly well kept. There's a little ivy that seems to have been decoratively trimmed to kind of swerve its way up the larger cylindrical building to look like a tentacle kind of wrapping around it.
Amazing.
But yeah.
Fancy place you've got here.
Yeah, we use the lab a lot more than we use most of the manor, but you know, it's nice.
If it suits its purpose, then.
Is that where you got your tentacles then?
Yes. Oh, about that, if we go into the lab, there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, a lot of strange experiments. Probably, I don't know what my parents have had going on of recent, but just be prepared for that.
Gotcha.
Noted.
I do have a question. Did Axel come with you? And did anyone buy clothes for Axel?
I thought maybe we did. I could totally be wrong though. I could have just thought of it.
Pretty sure
He came with us
did,
at least.
but
I don't
we
know.
didn't.
I don't know.
I definitely did get him something.
Okay, what's Axel in then?
Oh,
I think I wrote it down, but I don't remember where. Oh, maybe I'll just have to make it up.
I'll just make it up.
Improv.
Perseus is watching him in case he goes invisible again.
He is not invisible right now.
I think I get him just like black pants and like a darker blue shirt and a purple vest. No
Yes.
tie. That's too much for a kid. He can leave
Uh-huh.
it unbuttoned.
Mm-hmm.
But just the darker palette, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Which very, very much contrasts with what he's normally wearing, which are these like reds and whites and golds. He definitely leaves the collar unbuttoned, and about halfway through the walk, you see that one of the tails of his shirt like pops out. So he's got kind of that like messy, put together aesthetic.
That's the dream.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's been just following along. He's very like awestruck by the building. But the front door is right there for you. Right.
Oh,
I will
What?
go ahead and
I was gonna say it's your house. Why
open
don't
it
you
up.
go?
Yeah, no, I'll go ahead and open it up for.
All right. Do you knock or do you just walk in?
I just walk in.
Okay. You're walking into the house side.
Yes.
Okay. So you walk in, and there's this kind of grand foyer with a big, like, two sets of staircases on either side that go up to a second floor. A nice, like, coat rack area, and a hallway that leads deeper into the building. There doesn't seem to be anyone currently present. But you take a couple steps on this, like, nicely tiled floor, and there's this flash of, like, blue energy right next to you, and Februm, your mother, just appears next to you and is like, oh, don't worry about us, we're just getting everything ready, make yourselves comfortable. Did anyone like a drink? Lovely, drinks. Lovely. Preferences. What are we thinking?
I'm quite partial to rum.
Rum. Lovely.
I will drink just about anything, so.
That's not a preference, my dear.
I mean, I'm good with dealer's choice.
And you?
Water.
Water. Okay. And she, like, flicks her wrist around, and her, like, fingers crackle for a second, and you see a couple gems on her fingers light up, and a little silver tray appears in front of you with glasses that begin to fill themselves from the bottom. And whatever you can imagine as a glass that you would drink from is what appears in front of you.
A girl could get used to this.
Oh, Februm, your parents sure know how to entertain, huh?
You know, we really don't have a lot of people over, but yeah.
Oh, I just can't wait to give you the tour. But that'll have to wait for a second. We're just finishing cooking the eel.
Take your time, mother. Thank you.
Be right back. And she disappears.
Ew.
Yeah, we'll probably have quite a large selection. Again, we don't have a whole lot of people over all the time, so They like to go all out when they can.
Is it just gonna be us? Or is it
I
like
believe so.
Februm, are you okay with like seafood? You know, because your things. Is that like offensive?
Yeah.
Or...
No. Yeah, it's all right.
All right.
You do realize that most water creatures eat each other?
Well, you know, yeah, but a lot of people don't eat their own kind, so.
I think if I don't eat squid, then I think I'll be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Helpless, all of you.
As you kind of wait and get comfortable, there's a little seating area off to the left. A little parlor space that's got some nice couches, and an insane amount of books. Just covering the wall in every direction are these huge novels bound in leather. Other smaller, like, paperbacks or, like, newspapers seems to be a large collection of that. And then on the opposite side is an insane amount of weaponry and armor and a collection that would put any museum in this town to shame.
Zephyr is immediately walking over to the weaponry.
Is there anything in my immediate vicinity that I can misplace?
Depends what you're looking for. The best way to describe this is a controlled clutter.
Cool.
This is definitely a home that several generations have lived in. So there are bits and bobs and ornaments and decoration from years and years and years of people being here.
Amazing. So do I even need to roll? Because I feel like I could just pick something up and put it somewhere else. And no one would notice the difference.
If you're trying to hide it from the rest of the party, you will need to roll. But
I don't think she is. I think she just picks something up and kind of walks somewhere and then sets it down and looks.
Mm-hmm. You end up picking up this kind of silver key that has some blue gemstones inside of like the top of the key as well as the key section itself.
She admires it for a bit and wanders over to the bookshelf, looks at some books, maybe like slips it in between some books.
Mm-hmm. Lovely. Do you all chat about anything while you're waiting? Kind of have a free moment. You hear kind of a commotion from down the hallway into the kitchen. There's a small explosion, followed quickly by Varro, who is Februm's father, being like, it's fine! It's fine! We've got it! No worries! No worries!
Does that happen often in your house?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you could never be bored here.
A lot of stuff going on, but yeah, there's always something to do.
Yeah. Back on the raft, you'd be greeted by a lot of burly, muscly orcs without their shirts. So I quite prefer this.
Yeah, I think I would too. Those options.
Zephyr is
you all look
awestruck
nice.
at how fancy it is.
What is what's Axel doing?
Yeah, what's he doing?
in all of this?
I would say that Axel is probably... What is Axel doing? Probably playing with the cat. Playing with the Tressa. Yeah.
Perseus is entertaining.
Mm-hmm. He's probably chasing Perseus around, and Perseus is flying just out of reach, and then sees that Axel gets upset. So there's a little cat eye roll as Perseus gets just within range for there to be a chance.
I love that.
Yeah. But not after too long, Amphira eventually makes her way back into the room. She's like, well, if you would like, we just about have dinner ready. Ferrum, I hope you don't mind, but I thought it would be quite exciting to have dinner in the lab this evening.
I'm as long as the table's clean. I know we got a lot of stuff.
Oh, we cleared the table.
Spilling everywhere.
We took the oak table from the dining area and we moved it into the lab.
Perfect.
I just thought it would be the best way for your friends to get to know us.
Sounds like it'll be wonderful.
So if you wouldn't mind following me. And Fyra has she's just recently changed. She was in kind of her adventurer getup that you had seen in her before, which is kind of flowy robes with a kind of purple sparkle to them. And she is changed into a beautiful like evening gown that seems to trail behind her into like a fog. And every so often you see like shooting stars like pass across the fabric.
Fancy.
Pretty.
Yep. But she leads you kind of out a side door through this walkway and into the large circular building. Opening up a metal door that you notice has 3 sets of deadbolt locks on it. Using magic to kind of force it open, she reveals a very spacious room, almost too spacious for the size of the building. But there are candles kind of lightly floating into the air, Hogwarts style. And a large oaken table that's been well polished with, let's see, 7 sets of chairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So there would be 4 chairs on each side and then 1 at the top and bottom. These like tall, high-backed chairs with a kind of navy upholster to them. And yeah. Well, if you would all take a seat, I'll get the food right out. We'll have the servants bring them.
Servants. Fancy.
That would be wonderful.
Damn. Pepperm, you have servants?
Yeah, we have a few. It's, nothing to worry about, really. It's just,
Where I come from, that's fancy.
And you wait for a second, and a few what almost look like draped cloths over small figures start to bring plates out. If you look close enough, you can look down and you see that there aren't any feet. It just seems to be, you could say unseen servants.
What?
Spicy.
That's crazy.
Carrying out several plates of food, all kind of covered with silver toppers.
What a concept. I've never heard of that before.
That'd make for a really cool D&D spell.
I know, right? Weird no one's
Yeah.
thought about that before.
Yeah.
Wizards of the Coast, get on this. Come on.
What are you waiting for?
Prime marketing.
I think Octavia's just kind of lounging back in her seat and she's still sipping on her rum. She's just kind of observing because she's new in the party, so she doesn't want to disturb the ecosystem with whatever her nonsense is.
You do notice as you continue to sip your rum, it never empties.
Amazing.
That's dangerous. That's a dangerous game.
She's in love.
Mm-hmm. It always just it stays just at that 1/3 filled. Consistently.
Fantastic. You love to see it.
Zephyr has definitely tried to chug whatever drink he was given just to test this theory. Not like obsessively, but like at least what he thought would have been 1 cup.
So you were definitely given a mixed drink. It had kind of some like fruit and berry elements. Very dangerous because you can't taste the alcohol in it.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
So you down like the glass. And it's one of those moments where you blink and it's refilled.
Nice.
Wow. Fancy.
He looks over at the closest person to him. I don't know who it is. But he's like, did I finish this, right? Like, I'm not already that far gone, right?
Be careful, love. If you mix your liquor and you pound it before you eat anything, you're going to get hammered.
Am I hammered already? Hold on.
Oh, this is hilarious. Just like, sure.
I definitely didn't see you finish it. I think you should. I don't.
Oh,
Still got a lot in there. I really don't.
And Octavia looks at
Are you
Februm.
sure you
They
think you
lock
finished it?
eyes, and she's like, "You know what? I don't think I saw you finish either."
Winnie picks up on this, and she just looks at the both of them, but just stays quiet and is like,
Huh. Well,
You should try again.
he just kind of sips, like takes a long sip, but not a chug.
Mm-hmm.
Just because now he's kind of like, I know I finished that. I know my alcohol and.
It's a very good drink. It's got kind of
no.
hints of like raspberry and blueberry in it.
ooh.
In the process of him, like, while he's drinking, side-eyeing Octavia, just a.
Watch.
He, like,
I'm
pauses
doing
and
it.
goes, damn, that's good.
It's like, are you doing some sort of disappearing trick? Because I could have sworn you just drank something, but Then again, what do I know? He looks back at his glass and it's full again.
Damn it. It's probably.
While we're on the subject, can I get a drink, please?
Oh, absolutely. Preferences?
I guess I'll just take the fruity drink.
Oh, the fruity one? Lovely. She just like, she gestures and another unseen servant dressed in like a little robe brings out a little beverage to you and sets it down.
Thank you.
How about for you, darling? She looks over to Lilibet. Are you consuming everything this evening? Would you have some other options?
No, I'm not consuming anything.
Well, that was a Freudian slip. Anyway.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, well, do let us know. We are more than happy to cater to all types of people. And she, like, gives you a little, like, knowing look.
I don't think. Let me see if I notice.
She's probably like,
What?
what?
She looks down. She's noticeably more uncomfortable.
Oh, bless her. Baby.
Amphira kind of notices that a little bit, but she's also in kind of, like, hosting mode.
Yeah.
So, for tonight's feast, we have, and she, like, does a huge wave with her hand, and all of the, like, silver toppers on these, like, dozens of dishes.
The closses come off.
They all just kind of, like, woof. And it is a hodgepodge of everything imaginable. And as you look around the table, most of you don't see much that you recognize. It is weird bits of meat from a creature that you've never met before, or bits of tentacle, or kind of a slimy mixture of something. You do recognize that there is giant spider legs that have been prepared. Everything smells amazing, but it looks super weird.
Awesome.
What in the Mrs. Havisham are we going on about?
Well, Reddit, when in Rome, you know what they say.
Well, don't wait on our cord. Feel free to dig in. We'll do it kind of family buffet style. So, consume to your heart's content.
What's a good starter dish for those who are newer to exotic dishes?
Well, I do
She's
know...
trying to say it in the most polite way possible. She's like, how do I eat any of this?
I do know that the elemental baked owlbear is a beautiful little meaty dish. And you've got, of course, the giant spider, and you've got a little bit of an ooze gravy. Has a little bit of a kick to it, so be careful with that one.
Gravy.
Februm's grabbing a piece of the spider legs, and he goes, "Mother, is this by chance the spiders in the sewers?"
Oh, they have quite the lovely nest down there. We do love to pick some fresh meat. You know, for those of us that can survive down there, it takes a little pressure off of those in the Everbright to produce food for the rest of the community.
Well, I think that you're resourceful. And Octavia's just like picking indiscriminate food and just eating.
It is
Zephyr is going to town on the owlbear.
beautiful. It's like a large chunk of meat.
Like
Probably
on a bone.
Yep.
Yep. He's just going to town on that.
So, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourselves? Who are you? Where do you come from? What brings you to trying to become Night Eyes?
Octavia, you start. We don't know you very well, so.
I suppose. Well, I am Octavia Lagazur of the Lagazur Lakefolk. And, to become an adventurer of the Ravensight Academy is called a Blekukam in my tribe. It means blessing. So, that is my goal and my purpose, as it would seem. And she kind of her eyebrows furrow a little bit, but she smiles.
Damn, that's cool.
Can I make an insight check to see if I notice that, or is it apparent?
I don't think she's trying to make it noticeable.
Okay.
I mean, she's not trying to hide it, but I don't really think she realized she did it either, so.
Lagazur. Oh! How is your uncle doing?
If you know the old uncle, then, well, he's unkillable, like usual.
How
And,
unfortunate.
Yeah, not truly. I suppose he does some good things for the tribe. You know, local commerce, things like that.
As
But
they do.
yes, he remains unopposed so far. And anyone who's challenged him, well, they've been sent to the Silanavi, so.
The Silanavi?
The Silanavni is the silent one. Do not disturb the water and all that. She just kind of goes back to sipping her drink.
What's Axel eating? I'm curious.
Yeah. I need to know more.
I think Axel has dug in to this jelly substance. It's like it looks like green jello.
Oh no.
But there's like little bits of something else in there. And Axel, like, his eyes are like crazed. He's like, it tastes like sugar.
Oh, so a Minnesota
no.
salad. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh no. Great.
He has no qualms with any of the food, though.
Good for him. Good boy.
Love that for him. I think Perseus has probably been given something technically doesn't need to eat, but Octavia spoils him, so she definitely has given him like a chunk of owlbear.
Mm-hmm. He was like pawing at like your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Leads over. Don't say I never did nothing nice for you. He's like,
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, don't everyone speak at once.
just like the awkward silence of them all sitting at the table, like,
Yeah.
Zephyr has just got the big bone of meat, and he just.
Octavia slaps his back really hard after he's finished choking.
Yeah.
Like, he's about to speak, and he gets like the
Yeah.
first words out, and then just. You know, I took care of.
She just
Thanks.
looks at him. You're welcome, darling. And just goes back to eating.
So, hi, Zephyr Windstrider,
Yes, yes.
kinda. I mean, I'm not really from around these. I'm from the more less fortunate part of town, but
Oh, from the wash-up.
yeah.
Oh.
But you know, this is all kind of new for me. But I'm just kind of here trying to, you know, become a Night Eye, and I met your fine son. Good guy, great father, you know.
Oh, well, just know that if you ever need anything, we are just a couple steps away.
Will do, thank you. Then he just goes right back into the big chunk of meat.
Mm-hmm. How about you, dear? She looks over to Winnie.
She's just been kind of picking at her food. She's not sure how to, like, she's like, do I put this one in my mouth? Do I cut this? Or do I pick it up? Like, she's just been, like, I don't want to say playing with it, but, like, moving it around her plate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Winifred, but everybody calls me Winnie.
A pleasure.
And, yeah, pleasure to meet you. And I help out with the mail business in town. Sometimes.
Oh, what's your last name?
Winslow?
Oh, I'm, interesting. She kind of, like, leans back a little bit and takes a sip of her drink.
Sam, I have to ask.
Yeah.
Does Winnie's, like, dress cover her arm?
I was literally just thinking that beforehand, and I realized I totally forgot to draw and mention the most important detail. She's wearing long, like, white gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nice, like, dressy.
Lovely.
To, like, try and hide the... Yeah. I didn't think about it until you... And then, like, as we were eating, and I was like... I was like, oh no.
What?
But yeah, it's hidden. She's wearing gloves.
Zephyr kind of nudges at Lily and goes, "Now's your chance. Go for it. Knock him dead." And he kind of just like gives her the the nudge,
Bardic
the go ahead.
inspiration.
No, not yet.
I think
Not yet.
Maybe when I get
she's
bored.
been very tense, visibly. She has like her cloak like wrapped over her arms and she's just kind of been holding it in her lap. She's visibly not eating. Which you've heard she doesn't need to, but she's still not making an effort. And she kind of just looks up out of the corner of her eye and says, I'm Lily, but I'm sure Februm has told you plenty already.
Oh, but actually, I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Ooh.
Let's see. Oh. I mean, of course, but it's always more interesting to hear it directly from the source.
I'm you can tell her mind is kind of racing. She doesn't know what she's supposed to be saying right now.
Take a deep breath, sweetheart. It's perfectly fine.
Right. I'm Lily. I'm training to be a hunter. I'm the mother of this one here. Pardon?
Axel looks over. Yep, that's me.
Da-da-da.
And, I really appreciate the work you do.
Oh, would that be our experimental work, our night eye work, or, she glances over to Februm, or something else entirely?
You seem to have a greater understanding about how much this place needs protecting than most.
You have no idea.
She kind of looks up and she's like, I know a bit more than you think.
Well, your dress is quite marvelous.
Oh, thank you. It's just the first idea I had, I guess.
Well, sometimes the first idea is the best. You think about it too much and it just muddles up the solution.
So, if you don't mind my asking, what was the reason for having us over for dinner? Zephyr kind of like can see the awkwardness and is trying to break it up.
Mm-hmm. Well, why don't we just enjoy the evening for just a bit longer before we get into the ins and outs of everything?
Fine by me. He takes a big old swig of his drink.
Make a con save. I think you got enough alcohol with a con save.
Yeah.
You earned
Yes!
it.
Let's go!
4.
A 4! Okay.
Oh no.
You take that swig, and the first drink hits you.
Oh, buddy.
You're like, oh, good. Mm-hmm. Things start to get a little hazy. You haven't had enough to be, like, hammered or anything yet.
Getting tipsy though.
But it's one of those, like, if you stare at one spot for too long, the world starts to move.
Oh. Oh no.
Februm taps his shoulder and he's like, you know, you don't have to keep fake drinking your drink. You can actually take some. And he looks down and the drink's full.
Octavia's like, yes, love. You'd think that you didn't like it, maybe.
She looks across. I'm assuming she's like sitting across the table from them, and she's like, she's like,
all right, well, you know, get back. He's looking at his drink. I'll get back to you in a minute. Another chunk of owlbear, and almost like a cartoon, like he's just mowing across the side and then rotating it slightly, and
oh,
an ear of corn.
what a gentleman.
I love it.
It's not like
Yeah.
he's doing it with manners, but like he is just going to town on this.
I would like to note that Octavia's plate is like clean. Now, whether or not she ate it or it was given to Perseus to be debated, but it's clean.
Perfectly.
Just sipping on her rum. As long as she's got that, she's good.
Yeah, and it keeps refilling.
Oh, magical.
So why was it interesting? My last name.
Oh, no reason. We just know quite a few families in the area. It is interesting to meet some of the younger generation of last names that I recognize. Are you all enjoying your dinner?
Oh, it was lovely. As you can
thumbs
see,
up.
and she lifts up her plate, she's like, I couldn't have another bite.
Well, I'll have to send Fabrum back with some containers and some leftovers.
Yes.
Don't want you having too much of that dining hall food. I've heard the sodium intake is atrocious on some of that stuff.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
I love just the mental image of they're all just sitting, like some of the food is still writhing, and they're all just like sitting at this table.
There's
and they're all just,
there's definitely some stuff that's still moving.
Food is moving more than they are.
Yeah, exactly. That's the mental image that I had.
Perfect. And as you kind of have a lull in the conversation, some of you begin to peer into the darkness around you. The candlelight has provided a nice kind of glow to the table and everything, but this room is far bigger than the space that you're taking up. And you begin to see, like, swinging chains and cages, mostly empty, but it's definitely an interesting sight. And, like, you have electrical wires kind of dripping down here and there. Not too far off from Octavia, you see a table that is just lined with different sharp implements. So it's knives and saws and scalpels. And...
Nice. Truly, I love what you've done with the place. What are you working on right now? If you can indulge. I understand if it's family secrets.
Oh, well, there's only so much that I can say as a Mary into the family. But, honey, you've been very quiet. And you can see that Varro has, like, sunk into his chair. And he's got a glass of whiskey
I like him.
that he's just been, like, sipping on the whole time.
Oh, good.
We thought Ren was the most gone. No, this man is toasted. Like,
There's a high likelihood that this man did some other stuff before the rest of the party got here.
pre-game and hardcore.
Mm-hmm. So he finally kind of like he looks up at Amphira and he's like, okay. Welcome to Kask Manor. This is, where we do our family's work. Yep. And
Good.
he goes to sit back down, but Amphira kind of like flicks her finger and the chair like bumps out of him. It's like, oh. Anyway, the Kask family has been known for generations to be constantly looking forward in our innovation strategies. Using what we know about the monsters that we slay to enhance our own abilities. One could say. A genetically modified family of sorts.
I see.
So, what you see here is a lot of our test subjects, captures, all of the sort.
Quite the prolific business.
Less of a business and more of a generational hobby. We don't like
all
to
the same.
sell our secrets. We have a code and we have ethics. And we fear if we share our information too wide, then others will use it for foul deeds.
Of course. Makes sense to me. Well, I just wanted to compliment you on the, aesthetics.
Oh, thank you. Unfortunately for myself, I was not gifted with the brains of my wife. She does most of the modifications, though she lacks the genetic tracers to modify herself. Unfortunately, that knowledge has been lost to time.
Winnie is very uncomfortable. It's very visibly uncomfortable. Like not just the talk, but like the tools and the all that. She's just very visibly like.
I would say Februm notices the uncomfortable from the uncomfortable static mood of after his father's words, and he's like, don't forget that because of everything we've got going on right now, that we also do a lot of research into the devouring and what's all going on with that.
Oh, yes.
They're somehow even more uncomfortable. She's more uncomfortable now.
Amazing.
Oh, yes. We do a modicum of research into the devouring, its origins. Me and Amphira have been specifically tasked with a handful of different things from... He kind of pauses for a moment, has to like collect his words, and you see that he almost says something else. From Professor Drex.
And I roll some sort of check to see if I can make out what he was going to say?
Sure.
What would that be?
Make
Insight?
a perception check, actually.
Sick. That's good for me. If I hadn't gotten a 2, that was a 6. Octavia's enjoying her rum.
Octavia is very much enjoying her rum.
Did he like start to say something
Yeah,
else?
he like started to say something. You can make a perception check, Lily, if you'd like to.
Okay. I don't
Well,
think
but it
I'll
won't
know what
go
it is
well.
necessarily, but 19.
Dang.
You catch the beginning of like a phrase, which you kind of assume is a title of some sort, and you get the words that you can make out are the glamorous.
Damn, Drax is a stage name.
I was gonna say, I think she just assumes it's like a cheeky thing that he calls Drax.
Glamorous Drax.
The glamorous Drax. I'm like,
Spicy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Varro kind of looks up to Anfira and he's like, so, when are we moving on to the second half? That's always the most enjoyable part anyway. She's like, oh, don't worry, we're getting there. We're getting there. First, we have a little something that we have to do. Has everyone had their fill? Yes.
Second half, are we taking this to a tavern? Like,
Oh
I'm
no!
all for that. More drinks all go around.
Don't worry, we have plenty here to entertain you for the night.
Just put that
No,
on
I
the back burner
think
then.
we're all done. I think, and she kind of looks around, like locks eye contact with Winnie, and she's like, I'll get you something late.
Well, she like whips her hand, and all the plates on the table disappear. And she like shifts her hand back, and the table itself kind of like flies up into the air, and out of sight. Well, before we get too involved in this next little adventure, a toast. She raises her glass.
She holds her other hand because her hand's starting to shake. She's like, I need to calm the down. She's like, we're moving on in this conversation. Like, great.
Lily, a little glass filled with like, it almost looks like champagne is brought to you. Just a little like unseen servant with a little silver platter.
she kind of smiles softly in that general direction.
Mm-hmm. A toast to the longevity of Aofik and those that protect it.
Hear, hear.
Let the light of the three moons shine on her forever.
Oh, Lord. Hold on, I have to look up what this heckin' means. I have a toast that Octavia's people always say, and I always forget to pull up her... It's only been one time, but I forgot to pull up her sheet. Don't mind me, I'm just... Oh, where is it? Where it be?
You're all
It's
good.
here somewhere. It's very specific, but imagine it sounds guttural and long, and she just smiles.
I would say Varro finishes it with you.
Ooh, that makes her happy.
It's a little
Hold on.
like slurred together. But the meaning is there.
Yes, it is Broshana ve Vikavoriuk Vadokan. There you go.
There's like a Vatican.
And she smiles and tips her. And if she had a hat, it would be tipped to him.
Yeah. And Fire kind of stands up from her chair that immediately disappears behind her. Now, Februm, we want you to know, me and your father, and she, like, gestures for Varro to stand as well. We would just like you to know how very proud we are of you. We know we haven't been around much in the last months or so, but we are just so happy that you made your way into Ravenside Academy. None of us had any doubts. And as part of completing your first mission for Ravenside, me and your father have something for you.
Oh,
Varro? Yes, he struggles a little bit to get up, but he eventually makes it up, right? Februm, my boy. This has been a long time coming. Every time a Kask that holds the genes comes of age, they are bestowed upon themselves a family treasure of sorts. And now that you have successfully made it out into the world and maybe gotten yourself into a little deep, we thought that it would be time for you to have it. And Varro kind of like reaches into his like shirt and he like undoes a button and pulls out a jewel. It's kind of black jewel in the shape of an eye, interlaid with silver metalwork cresting around it, and it glows this kind of light purple. Now, he kind of pulls it off his head, holds it in his hand. This was a gift to our family many, many years ago. It is said to help each Kask in their life and in their adventures to become the truest form of themselves. And now it is my turn to give it to you. Kind of reaches out to hand it to you.
Thank you, Father. I will use it well, and I will use it to its full purpose until it is needed to be passed on to the next.
Attaboy. And Februm, as you kind of grasp onto it, you see that purple light becomes brighter. And it kind of creates this orb around the gem where your hand has been consumed by this light. And Februm, what would you like your heirloom to look like?
So, I'd say the orb kind of encompasses his hand for a second, and then it shrinks down into a light that is very clearly very bright in his palm, and it slowly moves up his arm into his chest, up, and then to his forehead, and it starts to grow again. And as the light shrinks back, you can just see an almost realistic looking third eye appear, with the iris of the eye being the gemstone.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Kind of the light settles. You can see that your mother is kind of like grasping at your father's shoulder, just filled with giddy. Well, if that isn't just exciting. And now, she flicks her wrist, and you hear several locks on the door close. On to the second half of the night, shall we? And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh.
So we will be back in 10 minutes. Stick around. Feel free to go grab some water, grab a drink. Grab something to eat. And we will see you back here in 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Bye, y'all. Okay, and we're back.
Woo!
Hey,
Hello, everyone. Yeah. So
sure.
we jump right back into it. With
Oh, boy.
Amphira being like, and now on to the second half of the night.
Should I be concerned that I just heard doors lock, or is that just normal for you guys? Februm?
Oh,
What's going on?
don't be worried in
I
the
didn't prepare
slightest.
for this.
You know, with all due respect, man, when someone tells me not to be worried in the slightest, I start to get worried in the slightest.
Before you is a very simple choice. A or B.
What do you mean?
Context.
What do you mean?
Talk among yourselves.
Well, Februm, this is your family. Care to explain?
Yeah, what's going on, Februm?
Februm?
No, because I
you mean
don't
no?
know either.
Well, I say we let him decide, because then if we get hurt, we can blame him later.
I
That's
would
not
like
how
to
this
say,
works.
Winnie, with all due respect, I'm gonna let not you decide this time. No? Too soon?
She's like, okay, and she looks like she's gonna walk away, but then just right in the ribs. Hope that's still sensitive.
Yeah, I deserve that one. That's fair.
Mother, can we have any insight on what A is versus B?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, that's not good.
Come on, that's your
With
mom,
proficiency, because it's your mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
True.
proficient
Mom,
in
please.
persuading your mother only.
Oh, solid.
you're
That's a
dead.
17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I guess I should elaborate on the rules of this evening a little more.
I guess.
You
Be able to say
see,
that out loud.
your group has stumbled into something that they're not necessarily supposed to be a part of. I'm sorry, Octavia, I knew you weren't a part of that originally, but welcome. And you can see that Amphira has taken on a much, sinister feel. She has this kind of, she's been very, peppy and happy and welcoming. There is this edge to her that those of you who saw her fight can tell that, there's this little, grit to her personality. And,
Februm quickly turns around and he's like, well, I say we just, flip a coin because I feel like A versus B is either going to be one of our experiments versus another of our experiments, or mom versus dad. And as he says that, he swipes his hand over his scythe to apply his crimson right.
feel free.
Why are we fighting your parents? What did I miss?
You make it sound like it's not going to be
Fuck,
us.
this is 6. What do you mean? We're gonna be fighting.
Well,
It's gonna be us.
the way you phrase it, fuck.
Well, to back up on Zephyr's statement from earlier, I am not making the decision.
Well, glad I
And we got a
stopped
coin?
when I did.
Oh, I should
Axel, you get to choose.
I
buddy.
should say, and Fire kind of butts in first. I should say, the two of us will not be competing, as that would just be unfair.
That helps. Thank you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
But if you make it out of this successfully, you can ask me and Varro 3 questions. No holds bars.
It seems like a quite the gamble, if you ask me.
Octavia sits back and she's like, well, this isn't my decision to make, because clearly I'm just a wallflower.
You know what? You guys cool if I just say one?
I mean, I could just flip a coin. You know, it'd be
Yeah, but
50-50.
that's less fun.
I think
I'm
at this
really good
point-
at gambling, so I'll
If
definitely
you want
pick the better option.
Yes,
Lily's gonna go over to Februm, and she's kind of just like looking at the ground. She still has this cloak over her. And she kind of just gets real close to him and whispers, like, "Do your parents hate me?"
No, of course they don't. Why would they?
You don't know why they would hate what I am? She doesn't necessarily seem nervous now. She just kind of seems like a little on edge.
Februm still doesn't know.
She's not aware.
The specifics of that statement. So,
That's fair.
so he's gonna kind of stare at her for a second and be like, I don't think so.
What does your family do to monsters?
Depends on the kind.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Depends on whether they kill them or use them in experiments?
Well, it depends on if they try to kill them and are possibly infected by devouring to an unstable amount.
And you don't suppose they're curious about carrying out more experiments?
I think they would trust my decisions. To if I have a different opinion as them on whether or not they should experiment on something or not.
I'm sorry, but have we come to a decision?
I'm just gonna say something. You all cool with that?
Sure. We'll let you decide.
Take it away.
A.
A mighty fine choice.
As I think I made the wrong call.
She
I think
Right.
either of them would have been mighty fine for her.
She raises her hand and drops it with a snap, and there is a flash of light. Her and Varro disappear, and all the chairs, your drinks, everything vanish before you, and you are left alone in this large room. The tile floor is cold and crisp underneath you, and in front of you is a lone figure. Tall and
Okay.
kind of the skin is pulled tight against their bones. And they hold a large staff out in front of them. Those of you that have experienced any sort of otherworldly energy, this being radiates it. And there's just the voice of Unfira. Good luck. I wish you the best. And remember,
Take back the statement about your parents being cool.
3 questions.
You know,
Be
maybe you're
thinking
not
of that for after.
the best. Maybe you're not the best gambler. I
What
might
are you
have
talking about?
flipped the wrong coin or something. I don't know.
I'm just saying there's one of them, so
well,
it
I mean,
could
you
have been
know,
worse.
who knows
So
what
clearly-
that thing does? I didn't.
Just
Guys,
shut up and
guys.
fight.
I need you all to roll initiative.
Yep.
Lily goes, shut up and fight.
Alright.
Max, do I get disadvantage still
Putting
on?
D&D
the
Beyond
check?
the dice jail.
You
Mother
earned
right.
disadvantage.
I love
Just
my
for
rolls.
initiative?
Yes, you do.
Can I catch a break for initiative?
It's okay.
Aw.
You might
That's
still
fun.
not roll lower than me.
I got
I'll
21.
roll 2 dice
Hey, me too.
rather than 1 dice
21.
twice.
We got two
Start of a
21s.
beautiful friendship.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, we haven't done this in a while. When was the last battle that we had?
We got a 5.
Everybody get
weapons.
ready.
I also got a 5.
Wow.
You look. Who also got a 5? Februm?
I did, yes.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm good, but
Wins.
Lily, what'd you get?
21.
21. Okay.
Wow.
Sweet. We have 3 21s and 2 5s.
What?
Oh, wait,
let's
let me roll for
go.
Al.
Yeah, Al needs to roll as well.
Just to see. Oh.
4
Yeah, I'll-
plus
1.
1,
No way.
5.
Oh my
So many 5s. Wow.
There are 3 21s and 3 5s.
Solid.
So we have 3 people acting together and the
gang.
other 3 people acting together. I really love that, actually.
We're just on the ball.
That's cute. I
Okay.
love that.
So, I should note, Axel disappears. He is not around you
Baby boy.
anymore. He is not.
Good.
Like
Here.
invisible, or
He's watching
Yeah.
eating
Like,
popcorn with the parents.
You saw Infira take like a step towards him. And he went, "What?" Into smoke. You also
lovely.
have all of your armor and all of your weapons with you.
Oh, let's go.
Hey.
Wow.
Thank goodness.
Thank God.
Where's my scale mail? Put that back on.
Yeah, put that back.
Okay.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And with that, Lily, you're first. Let me update the owl bear for y'all.
I love that, since she was the one that was like, shut up and fight, and then she goes first. Good.
Oh, that thing's Lorg.
Okay. There's
So it's-
one. Mhm. One
it's
large
Zephyr,
figure.
Octavia, and me that are going first.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who's
So
controlling now?
it'll be Lily, Octavia, Zephyr, and then it'll be Al, Februm, Winnie.
Neat.
I think Lily still has her cloak wrapped around her hand, but in her other hand she takes her weapon. And she's just going to see if she can check out its weaknesses.
Okay. This creature is resistant to cold and necrotic, and it's immune to poison and being poisoned.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
And actually,
Lily's in
Lily, as
okay.
you start your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
cool. 19.
Okay. Continue on.
She's kind of hyper focused, so she just looks at it and she doesn't say all of the weaknesses. She kind of says, "Undead, probably. I guess we'll find out." And then she's gonna start walking forward, and she's going to mark it with Slayer's Prey.
Beautiful.
And that's the whole turn, but let me show you where she's gonna go up to there.
Lovely. Octavia.
Is there any possible way? I'm guessing the entire place is just tile, right?
It
There's
is
no
this
way for me to
large
hide.
open tile space. You see like
There's
chains and cages in like the far distance. But anywhere
No
within
hiding
like 50
spot.
feet is just an open space. There's this like spotlight down on the battlefield,
Nice.
casting these like long dark shadows down this creature's face.
You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
Scary.
Let me just check to see how far I am. That's a little further than I can make it. Cool. I'm just gonna move up a little bit, kind of next to Al, because that means I can hide behind him. Potentially, he's big, right?
He's a big, strong man
He's a larger
man.
fella.
with a large armor.
Hang
Got
out
big armor.
around him, because I'm squishy. And I'm gonna hold a dodge, I guess.
So you just
And
take the
that's
dodge
gonna-
action.
Yep. I'm gonna take that
Lovely.
sick dodge.
Zephyr.
There's not much I can do.
How far am I from him? I didn't actually do the math. What's my ruler?
15 feet?
Perfect.
Oh, actually, Octavia, you need to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mhm.
Good.
Are these at the start of the turn?
Like
Yes.
an every
Okay.
person thing.
So that means I need to as well.
Oh, good.
Yep. At the start of everyone's turn, they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 16.
That's a 9.
16. 16 is a fail, actually.
Oh,
Thank
really?
gosh.
Fun.
What?
Correct?
So what happens to us?
Octavia, you take 6 points of psychic damage
Ooh, ouchie.
as you feel just the presence of this creature permeate into your mind.
That's not normal. Someone do something about that, please.
Zephyr, you take 7 points of psychic damage at the start of your turn.
Lovely.
Lovely.
You said I'm 15 feet from him?
Yep.
I'm gonna call upon Grand Armory and throw a sickle at him.
Okay. That's a strength save?
No, I'm not trying to strain him. I'm
just hitting
trying
him?
to hit him first.
Beautiful. Go for it.
Oh, that's a nat
Excuse me,
one.
sorry.
Alright, these are going in dice jail.
That generally misses.
Yeah.
Rip.
I like to think he's still kind of dealing with the tipsy on that, and he was just knocking the last of it out of his system and kind of stumbles.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's all I can do.
Do you have your second attack? Because you're level 6 now?
Oh, yeah! I forgot I can do that.
True.
Whoa!
Well, then I'm gonna reel it back in and throw the other one out.
Go for it.
Alright, we put those in dice jail, so we're gonna try this. That fell off the desk. 15?
Misses.
Got it.
It just gets parried to the side with the staff.
That is not a bonus action, so I still have one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I think
look over.
Is it a bonus action to activate Grand Armory?
I think it is. No, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, it expends movement.
Cool. I didn't remember if I changed that.
So, I'm gonna look over at Fabrum and be like, "Hey, man, you got this, right?" I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration. You know what's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can do it now. This is it for my turn, but next turn I'm excited.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this.
You see as as Zephyr kind of finishes his turn, releasing a little bit of this enhancing energy over to Februm. The creature raises its like long wooden staff and plummets it into the ground. You see these like vines of necrotic energy kind of rivet outwards all over through the floor, cracking the marble. I need someone to roll a d6 for me.
I got it.
Oh, God.
I think Octavia went for it. 5?
Or just kill us.
5 is winning.
It's gonna be
5
me.
might be me. Oh, it's a lot of us, apparently.
Oh, it's that.
How many? Oh,
That's how
Lord.
many.
Ha ha ha.
You did just kill us, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I'm
Oh my
alone.
god.
You see as the staff plummets into the ground, the energy springs out. You see skeletal, like, bones crack up through the rubble of the marble and reach out as they pull themselves out. And you see 5 skeletons pull themselves from the ground and prepare themselves for combat in front of you.
Good.
Nice.
Okay? It's Al's turn.
Oh, God.
Ow. Okay.
And there's one skeleton engaged with everyone except Lily.
I guess. Oh, I'll write this down. He'll use defensive field, because why not? It's a bonus action.
Beautiful. 10 hit points.
Oh, wait, I have to roll. Wisdom save first.
We get wisdom save first.
Oh my gosh, I'm cracked. 21.
Success.
He's crazy.
Hey, Connor, you want to roll my dice for the rest of the session?
I'll roll your wisdom save,
Okay.
assuming we still have to do it. Okay, and then he has thunder. Yeah, I guess he'll just punch the thing in front of him.
Okay. Roll a hit.
Okay. There it is, the nat 1.
That'll miss.
That
Oh.
does miss, yeah.
Dang.
He can attack twice, right? I'm pretty sure.
He can.
So he's gonna punch again!
Punch again.
Nat 2.
Nice.
That'll probably also miss.
It's a miss.
Bummer.
So I think what happens is he just like punches between, because it's like a skeleton, so he's just like in the middle of the rib cage.
Mhm.
It's like,
Like,
oh,
you expect this to be like other skeletons and stuff where the bones are connected to themselves, but you notice that there's this black energy stemming from the larger creature that's holding the bones together. So as you kind of
Nice.
like try to punch, the bones are able to shift and change positioning, kind of strung together by these black tethers. And he just goes wide both times.
Gross.
Okay. Februm.
Okay. In response to Zephyr's question in the last one, Februm's gonna say, "You know, honestly, I've never seen this thing before, so your guess is as good as mine."
It's great to hear.
I'm going to start with one attack.
Okay.
On the one right next to me, with my scythe.
Beautiful. Go for it.
That'll be a 15.
15 will hit.
All right. And that is
Also, what right are you using?
the only right I have, which is the
You should have several rights. You should have at least 3.
Do I? At this point, I thought I got my second one at 7.
Well, no, because you get 2 starting rights. I think.
No,
you at
I only
least-
get one starting right. Well, I guess I have 2. I
Yeah.
get one starting right, and then I got the bonus one with Ghost Slayer, which
yeah,
is
like
the
you should at least have more than one.
Rite of Dawn, which
Yeah.
is the one I'm using.
Gotcha.
So that is a total of gosh. Did you say this is undead?
This is an undead.
Lily whispered that it might be.
That means that is 2 right damage because it is what is it? Holy damage? What is it?
Radiant.
Radiant. That's the one. It's been a while. So that would be a total of 16 damage with that one attack.
Easily dispatch of that one.
Okay, and then with my second attack, I'm going to attack the one next to Zephyr.
Okay, roll a hit.
That is a 13.
Misses.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh.
And
Almost
as
got it.
he misses with that second attack,
It kind of like catches the base of the scythe before the blade comes in contact with like the edge of the skull. Its arm is like outreached just a bit farther than it should be able to.
Minions have no business being that cool.
and as he does that, almost like involuntary to him, his third eye is going to just radiate a really bright green light, and as it does that, his tentacle is going to stretch out and attack.
Okay.
That'll be not hit with an 11.
Yep.
Dang it.
Kind of the other kind of skeletal arm goes like through the rib cage and grabs the tentacle as it's about to kind of wrap around the rest of its body.
I see.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
That'll be it. Winnie, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. I would like to use my channel divinity for my action.
Okay.
And do turn undead.
Okay, what does this look like?
Oh. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Well, I thought they were immune.
They're undead. I thought they were immune.
I should say, I do need you to make a con save first.
Thought it was a wisdom save.
Oh, I didn't do my wisdom save.
Make a wisdom save first.
What about 2?
And then make a con save.
Well, shit.
Lord.
And they both have disadvantage.
You don't have disadvantage on saves, do you?
Yeah, I do. I'm at exhaustion level 3.
Oh.
Should have woke up faster, you know?
I'm going to make my wisdom save as well. So I forgot to do that.
Make your wisdom save.
Okay, wait, so which one should I make first? Doesn't matter.
Make the wisdom save first, and then the con save.
I got a 12.
That'll be a fail.
Eesh.
Wisdom save is a dirty 20. Or, sorry, not a dirty 20.
6 points of psychic damage to you, Februm.
18. It's an 18.
18? Success. On the wisdom.
I actually rolled really good on that. The con save, I'm not so sure.
Roll a con save.
Not one.
Let me see. I rolled a 4 and a 2, so that's a good old 5.
Oh, Winnie.
Winnie, what does it look like when you use your channel divinity?
Well, before it was. Oh, I guess it would look similar to how I did the Twilight Sanctuary, where like it just kind of like has like this dim glow, and like, but instead of being around me, it goes outward, so it almost like pushes all of the like undead, because they don't want to be in that light specifically.
As you kind of like channel this energy outwards, your left arm blazes with pain.
Eesh.
And you falter for a second, and you can see that dark pulse that emanates from your holy symbol. There is this like crackle of fire into it as it kind of pulses outwards. That fire seems to latch on to the skeletons and kind of imbue into them. First of all, let me make them saves. So we've got several. All right, so let's start with the one next to Octavia.
Oh, they hit all of them.
Too.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Dang.
What type of save is it?
It's a wisdom save.
All right, what's your DC?
I think of. So let me check. I think it's 14.
Okay. Fail. Fail. Fail.
Yeah.
Success with the one next to
Aw.
Zephyr.
Sorry, Zephyr.
Oh wait, no, that's bad.
And the main guy also succeeds.
Mm.
But you see this like red energy flow in, and where those of you who had fought the slime had noticed that aura. It's almost like a half like aura creeps into them, and you see like one eye goes from a black void to this like speckle of fire.
Oh.
Okay.
Spicy.
It is the skeleton's turn. So most of them
Cool.
are gonna run away.
Opportunity attacks.
So
Yeah,
give
give me.
Octavia, you get an opportunity
Yes,
attack.
give me that shit.
Give me that.
Give me that. I'm gonna
good.
swing with my short swords. What do I get?
Al will also get an opportunity attack, and so will Winnie.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay.
Nope.
Do I roll to hit?
Yes.
Okay, it's been a while. That is a 17.
17 will hit. Give me damage.
Nice. Well, that's a that's a 4.
4 points of damage. You give it a nice slash as it runs away from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Al missed.
Yeah, it was a 10.
And,
It's all good. Winnie,
what?
you
This is
taking an
gonna be a really
opportunity
dumb question.
attack?
I would like to. What does that consist of? This
So
sounds really dumb.
what-
Like, is it only physical attacks? Is it like?
Unless you have Warcaster, it is just whatever weapon you have on you.
Okay. So we're gonna use my war hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's think. Oh, I have to disadvantage. God.
Roll normal.
Yay! Should I roll again then? Because I rolled 2 dice. Or should
Yeah,
I
just
take the higher
just roll
one?
straight.
Okay. It's not one.
You.
No way.
So here's what happens. You
Why do
are
the gods hate me?
you're exhausted. You are going into this battle far more tired than you've ever been. And with that being said, you feel like lifting your hammer should be this tremendous and difficult task. But as you swing, your hammer feels drawn to these skeletons.
Oh.
There's this like magnetic attraction that throws you off. Where you were preparing yourself to heave this weapon with all your strength, you weren't prepared for it to essentially fly towards your target on its own. And you kind of course corrected at the last minute and it misses the skeleton entirely.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
But there is one skeleton that does get to go, and it is going to make an attack against Zephyr.
Abram didn't take like aggro or anything, you know. It's a shame.
No, I can fight you.
No.
That's alright.
It had
I've
its target.
already got a little hurt here.
Would he roll?
Okay, so you notice that as it swings, the dark energy inside of it kind of pulses. It seems to be emboldened by being closer to the larger creature. And it rolls a... Didn't roll well, but a 14?
That matches.
So it hits. Unless you want to do something about it.
I don't think there's... Is there anything I can do about it?
Yep. It's a spell that you used quite a lot.
Oh my god, I forgot! Yeah! No you.
No
I'm
you?
gonna cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay.
No,
That's
you.
higher.
Completely.
That's a 20 to hit.
Oh.
It said Uno reverse card.
But also, who gets
No.
advantage?
Advantage.
Yeah,
I got all
Yeah.
excited.
select your advantage. So who gets advantage?
Oh, I'm gonna give it to Winnie.
Okay. When do you get advantage on your next... Is it your next roll
So
or
it-
any
so
roll?
it-
I don't remember.
I don't know.
It
Then-
is on. I'm sorry, I was trying to wait for it to load. Come on.
I have
is,
rolled initiative for my cat.
Ability check or saving throw. It doesn't say. Oh, next attack roll, ability check or saving throw.
Okay, so your next roll, you get advantage.
Okay.
So roll
Zephyr, like
normal.
about to get just annihilated
normal
by whatever's
roll,
in front of him, just quickly turns around and like shoots finger guns back behind him.
I hate that. He goes, ah! Ah!
Octavia, your cat can share your initiative count. Just to make it
Okay.
easy.
Okay. Neat.
Yeah, so it swings its, like, claws around. And you see the dark energy pulse through its hands as it pierces into your side, kind of cutting through your armor. And there is this pulse of energy. And you are going to take 13 points of damage.
Oh, that's more than I
Yikes.
wanted to do.
That's ouchie, huh?
Oh.
Don't worry, guys. I'm a cleric.
But that is all for its turn. Lily, it's back up to you. Back at the top of the initiative.
That's probably not enough for the wisdom save. Do we have to make it still?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't know if it was like a succeed and you're good thing. So 12.
12 is a fail.
Uh-huh.
3 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
You just feel like the pressure from being this close to this being.
Yeah. We will also... Okay. So we will... Oh, I guess I have to attack first.
Yeah, I suppose.
Dab.
Dab.
Lab.
What is my... 19?
19 hits.
Cool. D8 plus D6. 8. 13 piercing damage.
Beautiful. Kind of stab into its side. Seems to go through.
Yeah. Now she will mark it as her favorite foe. And I'll attack again.
Beautiful.
Ooh. 24.
24 will hit.
We're going.
Going.
Yeah.
We're going. Oh my gosh. 8 plus 4 plus 4. 16. 21.
Good lord.
Whew.
Yeah.
Mighty
That's what's
wound
up.
as you kind of like pull your rapier through and just like ripping out a piercing. It just like cuts through the abdomen and you pull out like a chunk of the skin.
Yeah, what? This is a weird question. Like, what is the texture? Is it hard to cut through? Is it like
It's like beef
very
jerky.
fibrous, stretchy?
It's like beef jerky.
Oh, jerky. I thought you said stretchy. I'm like, whoa.
No.
Whoa.
It is.
So it's taut.
Yeah. It's taut.
You have to get like a very clean cut to actually make it cut through it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, Octavia.
Yeah.
First of all, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that thing that I have to
Yeah.
do. What is my wisdom? I think it's just +1. Haha! 20! Suck it!
20?
So
That's success.
It's a 21. It was a nat 20.
You said
Nat 20. That is a success.
All right. She's gonna send her Tressum after the fleeing dude.
Okay.
Let's see, airspeed of 40. Should be good. Maybe.
They are a little farther than they are on the map.
Okay.
They moved 60 feet away.
Oh, okay. Well, her Tressum is just gonna go chase after the one. Oh. Yeah.
60?
Let me grab a token on our handy dandy little owl bear thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me pick one. I don't know what this is. This works. It's gonna go its full 40 feet after this thing.
Lovely. It can catch up to it if it dashes. So if it can go 80 feet. It just can't do anything else.
It just can't do anything, and I don't want it to get smacked, is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just gonna do that, and then hopefully catch up the next time. As for me, let's see. I'm still. Oh no, I can run up and. Huh. Can I use my bonus action to dash and get behind it, and then could I have opportunity against it? Because Lily's on the other side.
Advantage?
Or advantage, excuse me. That's what I meant.
We're not doing flanking, are we?
I mean, it's kind of what I can do.
I mean, technically, you don't need advantage.
Okay.
You can get a sneak attack just by me being there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. Then let's do that. Let's just slide on up there and get my sneak
Absolutely.
attack. 'Cause that's what I gotta do. That's what I'm good at.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna move there. And then I'm gonna try to hit it with sneak attack.
Roll a hit.
Please be good, dear God. That is a 21.
21 will hit.
3d6 coming your way. That is a 12.
Is that with your modifier as well? Your dex modifier?
Oh, no, I didn't add that. I'm stupid.
The weapon damage.
Yeah, that's 14.
14?
Yep.
Cool.
Sick. Sick nasty.
Beautiful, beautiful. Anything else?
No, that, yeah, no. I think she will, or maybe she'll disengage. That sounds like a good idea. Just to back up and hopefully not be the primary target. So she disengages and pushes back about 15 feet. 10.
You just like run up, poke him, and then like back up a little bit.
Yeah.
You're like, you got this, Lily.
It's like, I would love to imagine that she runs up and just like, ha! And like just stabs him. And she's like, you've got this, love, I believe in you, and steps back.
He kind of offers a curt smile. Not nearly as cheerful as usual.
Yeah, I don't blame her. None of us should really be cheerful, but Octavia's like, you've got this.
Lily usually is.
Zephyr, it's your go.
Alright, I'm gonna give the old 1-2.
Well, first of all, wisdom
with
save.
the- Oh, yes, of course. Please. That is a 15.
Fail.
Damn it.
7 points of psychic damage.
Oof. He's not very smart. But oh wait. No, I'm gonna give the dude in front of me the old 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So right hand does a 16 hit.
16 hits.
All right. Does an 18 hits,
An 18 will hit.
and then dirty 20.
Those all hit.
So that does 6 plus 4 plus. That does 17 damage.
Beautiful. You slice through it and you see, you kind of like split it in half with those 3 strikes, throwing bits of bone in every direction, and the dark energy kind of fades and filters back up into the air. But at the last second, you see that little pulse of red, and there is a fiery explosion in that 5-foot radius around it. And Zephyr and Februm, I need you both to make deck saves.
Good.
Nice. The recoil. You love to see it.
That's a 23.
Beautiful.
That is... Oh, let's go. It's a 21.
Okay, both successes, you'll take half damage, so it's only 5 fire damage to both of you.
Are these creepers?
And then,
Oh man.
am I still able to cast Bardic Inspiration? I should be able to.
You used your bonus action to do with another attack.
Damn.
What, if I may ask, what is the walking speed of these guys?
30 feet.
What is the movement speed? 30? Okay. In that case, I would like to use my reaction. And I guess, could I use that since he technically blew up?
What are you using?
Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet.
Maybe? What does that do? I don't think I remember.
So, when a creature drops to 0 HP, it can make a final attack before it explodes or before it dies, and I can dictate where that attack goes. If I amplify it, they can move half of their speed before doing so, and they get a +2 to their attack roll.
I mean, you would have to amplify it, but yeah.
I will amplify it.
Okay. They'll make an attack against the big guy, I'm assuming?
Yes.
But this will change things a little bit. Both of you can take the damage back. And Lily, I will need you to make a dex save.
Oh, it's gonna blow up! Go that way!
Rip.
Where is it? Oh, I'm actually proficient. 16.
16's a success. So only 5 points of fire damage. So the skeleton rolled an 8 plus 4, which is 12, plus 5, which is 17. Still misses.
What a loser.
Wait, it gets an extra +2?
Oh,
Yeah.
Did it get the bonus to
Yeah,
the
it gets a
healing
bonus
modifier?
+2.
That hits.
Yeah!
Let's go.
I
I gotta take damage for that.
Hey guys, can we
Take
not
your
kill
D6.
him? I kinda wanted to do something
Yup.
funny.
Okay.
That's a 4. I'll take it. That's
So
one less than I
that's-
would have taken.
1 plus 2 plus 5. 8. It does 8 points of damage.
Does the explosion also hurt?
Ooh,
the
it does need to
big
make
guy?
a dex save for the explosion as well. It
Let's
succeeds.
go.
Succeeds the dex
No,
save.
okay,
But it
well,
will take
whatever.
half damage.
Something.
Yeah. Nice play, nice play.
Let's go.
Is that it?
Play.
Golf
It
class.
is Zephyr's turn, technically.
No,
Yeah.
that's all I could do, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't cast anything else.
Okay, now it is the big guy's turn. What is he gonna do? He raises his staff up above his head. You see it crackle with that dark energy, and he's gonna bring it down to smash into Lily.
No.
Oh no.
Alright.
Oh, good boy. First one is a 16 to hit.
I will use my reaction to block it.
Okay, you parry it off to the side. The staff crashes into the ground, and you see crackles of the energy kind of fly outwards as it raises its staff back up to smash back into you once again. That's a 21 to hit.
Okay. That would have hit anyway.
Barely.
Yeah. Okay. It's using both hands, so this is this. 7, 2, 9. That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And then 16 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
It just rattles through you. You even, like, the first blow you're able to parry off to the side and hit the ground. But the second blow hits your sword straight on. And while you feel like the bludgeoning damage in your shoulder, there is just this ring of psychic energy into your mind.
Okay.
And that's its turn. It's Al up next.
Alright, Al, can you make it? Oh, yeah, it's a nat 20.
Oh,
So that's a success.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he at? Okay. I don't know if he feels like... I feel like he's not the kind of person to chase after the little guys.
Uh-huh.
I think
He'd definitely go for the big guy.
Yeah, he sees Lily get bopped. And she's hardly standing, and he'll go up there. And he'll be like, hey, hit me! Thunder Gauntlet Punch.
Okay.
Bob, throw me!
Bob!
16.
Misses.
Thunder Gauntlet Punch. 19.
Hits.
Yeah. 7 thunder damage.
Beautiful. Gives it a good old punch. And with that, the creature kind of like staggers a little bit. The staff hits the ground. It is officially bloodied.
Phase
Nice.
2.
Oh, God.
Don't even joke.
Anything else for Al?
No.
Okay. Februm, wisdom save.
Alright. Forgot about that. Mother. It's a 5.
I just heard the mother.
Mother.
5 points of psychic damage.
Alright, sounds good.
Hey.
Alright, I'm going to... Wow, how far is that? That's a solid 25. I can make that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dash up here as I'm passing by Lily. I'm just gonna be like, sorry, Lily, I didn't mean to have that thing explode on you. And
You just kind of, she glares at you. You can see that her knees are buckling.
Oh. Alright, I'm going to... what do I want to do here? I'll just 2 attacks with my scythe.
Okay. Roll a hit.
First one's not gonna hit at a 9.
Nope. That'll miss.
Second one is also not gonna hit at a nat 1. Love
That'll
it.
also miss. It just... You are swinging where you expect it to be, and every time you go to make a strike, there is this shield of just dark energy that your scythe runs into. The light is refracted back at you, and it just blinds you for a brief second.
Alright, and then I'm gonna take the bonus action grappling and punches attack.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 17.
Misses.
I would like to use my bardic inspiration for that.
Okay.
Oh, what is the bardic inspiration die, Dane?
It is a D6.
D6. Love to see it.
Can you use it on attack rolls?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you could.
Any roll you can use it on.
I
And
was
it
like,
lasts
I
for
thought
10
that might be a
minutes,
valor thing only.
I think it's damage that you can do with
Damage
valor.
is valor? Okay.
I think.
Yeah, it's not damage for bardic.
How's an unnatural 20?
A 20 will hit.
Awesome. All right. Damage. That'll be 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to grapple it.
All right, what is that? Save?
That is a great question. Try to. It doesn't specify. It just says you can try to grapple the target as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. So you make a strength athletics check, and it'll make a strength athletics or deck acrobatics check.
Okay. Sounds good. That sucks. That's a 4.
22.
You just like
Doing,
touch it and
doing
it
real
goes,
good today.
Yep, doesn't quite make its way around. It's able to just, even though it is this like thin being, it flexes, and the little muscle that it has there is unearthly strong.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, that's all I can do.
Winnie,
Short, it's straight yoke.
your turn. Wisdom save.
All right. This is a normal roll, right? Because I get a
Normal
on the.
This is a normal roll because of that.
Okay.
Silvery barbs.
Come on, baby. Gary needs a new pair of shoes. Okay, I wish I would have got this on an attack instead, but that's a nat 20.
Okay.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Success.
nice.
Now, what do you want to do
We've
for your
gotten
turn?
3 nat 20s on these saves and not attacks.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, too bad. Feels
So
bad.
movement doesn't count as like an action, right? Like if
No,
I move
but
to
your
walk
movement is
somewhere-
halved.
Right. Right.
BM.
So I can only move. I think that's
15
fine.
feet.
Hold on. Let me make sure. 5,
You can get on your broom, though, if you want to do that.
10. But that'll take an action, won't it?
Not technically. I think technically mounting something is like half your movement.
No, the technicality is that we just bought bags of holding.
That's also true.
And it does
So-
take an action if it's in there.
If it's in the bag of holding.
Yeah, it probably is. 'Cause it's not
That
like
was
I
my
just have
bread
that.
and butter combo. Room flying out of the bag of holding takes an action.
Yeah. I mean,
So
it's
it
not
would
like
take
it's
your
holding
action to
it.
take it out of the bag of holding, which you probably don't have it on you right now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll move 15 feet. Then I'll go right here.
Okay.
And Zephyr. And then for... Does it matter if I do an action or a bonus action first, or can I just... It doesn't matter?
No. You can
It-
do them in any order.
Okay, for my bonus action, I would like to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give it to everybody. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can give it to everyone. I don't really need to give it to myself, but
What happened?
everyone gets a. Oh, I roll it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let me roll this real quick. This wouldn't be I wouldn't have disadvantage on this, would I?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure. Okay. Yeah. Feels like I did. Alright, well, that is that is 4 points of healing. to everybody.
Everyone gets
That
4
is
points of
better
health
than no
back.
points.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yay.
Difference.
So,
Yeah. And then for my action, I would like to try and attack Big Boy with 3rd level Guiding Bolt.
You did already cast a spell as your bonus action, so you can only
Oh,
use a
so I
cantrip.
can't cast a spell. Oh,
You can use a
I
cantrip.
knew there was a flaw. I knew there was. Okay. Then we'll do. I guess we'll do Sacred Flame.
Okay, deck save.
Because the other. It's a deck save.
As a fail.
Come on.
Plus damage.
Damage! That's 2d8 radiant.
Oh, it's 2d8?
Yep, you're above level
Oh, you're
5.
right. You're right. Okay, let me get my other
Let's
d8.
go.
I'm excited now. Okay. Yeah. That is 5 points of damage.
Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought. I was about to be like 2 points of damage.
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
It's all good. Okay.
I guess it's better than nothing.
That is better than nothing. Every little bit helps. Anyway, that is the end of your move. Lily, I need a wisdom save.
Woo, baby. Let's get it.
Baby, a triple.
19 plus. Wait, wisdom is
Yeah.
3? Yeah,
That-
22.
That's a success.
Okay.
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 So we're gonna try and keep the coolness happening. Encourage coolness in this campaign.
Mhm.
Heard Zephyr
Love that.
say, "Hey, don't kill it. I want to do something funny." And
What?
Lily
No,
is
What?
That was a joke. You don't have to.
no,
wanna kill it,
she's
kill it.
gonna turn around and be like,
The one that's the most hurt.
"What is it that you want to do?"
That was Dane saying that, not Februm. Or
I know.
not Zephyr, by the way.
I know, but I'm making it happen.
Make it happen.
Zephyr
It's
is
out of
like
my-
scrolling through his iPod Touch.
Yeah, maybe he
looks up,
didn't have to say it, but Lily can just like hear him tapping. Like, what do you want to do?
Like,
Just stacking up the team, you know. Make it so we really pack a punch.
There's just like a couple
What?
slow blinks from Lily.
What?
All right, just tell me what to do then.
Oh no, you do you. I'm looking
No,
for an
I'm
opening.
waiting for you.
Oh, are you holding?
She's holding her action. She's
Oh.
waiting for you
Okay.
to tell her to do a cool combo attack.
Mhm.
It Winnie's gonna be extremely disappointed then.
I don't know.
Octavia, wisdom save.
Okay.
Octavia can also be a part of it.
now.
That's a 14.
That's a fail. Ah. Oh, only 1 point.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not so
Oh,
bad.
modest.
Modest.
Modest 1 point.
Yeah.
Love it.
She turns back to look at
Oh no.
Zephyr, and she's just like, "If you don't tell me, smack it. I'm going to let this next one be a surprise."
All this big payoff, and it is, or all this build up, and there's gonna be no payoff.
I'm very excited.
Octavia, are you
She's
rolling
like-
as well?
But it will make me chuckle.
She is like, I'm sorry, it's been a while since I fought in a group dynamic. What should I do?
I'm afraid of her. In like a good way.
I'm guessing
I'm
she's
I'm
holding
afraid
two,
of
right?
Lily right now.
Octavia, are you holding?
I don't know, I'm waiting for I almost called you Ren. I'm waiting for
Well-
Zephyr to say something.
Okay, so holding.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna.
Zephyr, first wisdom
We're
save.
gonna. Oh.
Can I have my cat smack a bitch first?
Oh yeah.
Cat can try.
Cat's gonna try.
Not gonna try to smack a bitch.
Yep.
It will have disadvantage.
Oh, joy.
Oh joy.
Probably good.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. What can I...
Was
That's
that
rough,
Was that
buddy.
right?
Was that a fat donut that I just saw on the screen?
That's
The
gonna
dice
miss,
landed
Octavia.
on 7.
Yeah, okay.
But
That's probably a 1.
no, because like I was looking at it, and the 1 was like on its side in the corner, but D&D Beyond was like, nah.
That is gonna be 6 points of psychic damage to you, Zephyr.
Lovely.
Not as
Thanks
bad
for
as
the
it could
4,
be.
Winnie. Did the cat hit the bitch?
No.
Oh.
The
The,
shame.
the bitch hit the
Sorry
edge
to
of the room
say.
and started dodging because it can't run
I
away
was shopping
anymore.
for donuts.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just
Uh,
thought it would have been good to push them away from us.
Oh no, it's
So
great.
it's good. It's for the
I
best.
mean, if it had hit it, it probably would come back.
Mhm.
That's
True.
true.
So, Zephyr is going to move 5, 10 up to it as well.
Okay.
And I can use bonus actions before my actual action, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he's gonna yell out, let's all just hit it till it dies, but at the same time, it can't block all of us. And before he
kidding,
does
right?
that,
Oh my god.
and I apologize to anybody watching who gets it and everyone who doesn't get it, but his iPod
Dang.
Touch starts
Dang.
blaring, and he
Dang.
sings along with it, and
No.
he goes,
No.
"Ya yo, go dreamin', don't give it up, Zephyr, dreamin', don't give it up, Lily, dreamin', don't give it up, Tavy!" And he gives Octavia bardic inspiration, and he's like jamming out to it.
Dang.
Octavia's
Oh,
pissed.
no.
Dang.
All right.
No.
Everyone make their attacks.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
I hate
Does
this.
it do something because he can't block all of us at once?
We'll see.
And I'm getting my sneak attack.
You will get your sneak attack.
And then I have extra attacks, so
What is the? You said it's a D6 for Bardic Inspo.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lily make 2, Zephyr make 2, Octavia make 1.
Okay.
A 23 and a 24.
Those will both hit.
Dang. Look at you.
That's an 18.
Just hits.
Woo!
That's a 24
Now we
and a
know.
nat 20.
How do y'all want to do this?
I got
Oh,
a 15 on my damage.
Why from that? Why?
No, not
Just in the background, you hear screaming, "Luffy!"
No! Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I know Lily is gonna like.
Ugh.
Wow. This is why I play this
Because
game.
he was leaning on the staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna like first kick the staff out from under him so he falls forward.
Yep.
And start to jab up with her needle.
Mm-hmm. Cap.
Yes, ma'am.
Zephyr is going to be kind of weaving in between Octavia and Lily, and like each time he darts in between them, he takes like a slash at the like generic torso of the guy.
Beautiful.
But he's doing like cool spins,
Mm-hmm,
so it looks cool.
Octavia is pissed, and she takes her anger out by just going for the, because it's leaning on the staff, right? She's going for the leg that it's leaning on, and she just jams her short sword in there and tears up and out.
And this just flash of silver and obscene music.
Not good music.
There is this instant where it's standing and, while crippled a little bit, still holding its vigor, is just cut to ribbons. And you see bits of flesh fly off in different directions. This black
Ew.
energy kind of leaps outwards, and it falls to its knees. and you see bits of it begin to kind of fade and disintegrate until all that's left is this burning ember. This kind of fire that's wriggling in place, that seems to condense quickly and then explode outwards. I need every single person to make a dex save.
Woo! Even Winnie?
Even Winnie.
It was all the way over there. Oh wait, I forgot I'm a bard.
So that's a 24.
That's an 11.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Okay.
You said a dex save?
A dex save.
Yep.
Less than 48. Less than 48.
That's a 2.
48.
It's a 2.
Nice.
You know what the worst part is? I rolled a 19 and then a 2.
Oh. It's only, okay. Al gets 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd Lily get?
Hell yeah. 11.
So Octavia is the only one that succeeds.
Jeez.
I think Lily was on like one knee when she did this, so she's not ready to get back up and dodge in time.
Zephyr ended in like a cool pose where his back was turned to it, so like he wasn't paying attention to the
Let's
fact
see
that
if we just die.
We're all dead. Party
No,
wiped.
not
No,
everyone.
only the person
Party
who's at
wipe. Not
12
everyone.
might die.
No one's
Happy one
dead.
year, everyone.
No one's dead. But everyone but Octavia takes 28 points of fire damage,
I'm down.
Joy!
and Octavia takes 14. And
It wouldn't
with
mattered, I guess.
and with that, I need Lily and Zephyr to both make con saves.
Yay! I get to roll on the
I
table.
forgot. Mother.
Watch it be another rib.
It's a con save.
Con save.
If it's another broken bone, I would like to. Oh shit!
It's 7.
7. That's a fail.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a
21.
d20. 21's a success.
I used my luck already. 15.
Charge of bardic.
15. Okay. Understood. Noted.
Oh no.
We're probably safe to jump out of initiative. There's enough of you with healing that I'm sure that you'll get around to bring your companions back up before it gets too far into it. But with that, the light kind of fills back into the room. The music begins to play once again. And Enfira is just sitting there in a chair. Just like, what a lovely presentation! Glad to know it wasn't just a fluke the one time. Did you all enjoy yourselves?
Lily, like pinches the fire that's still, like, lit in her hair. It's still, like, smoldering.
Yeah.
She says, no.
Well, I do have
Zephyr-
to say there were some unexpected circumstances. She glances over at, like, Winnie when she says that.
Scared.
Good.
Well, all things considered, I don't think that ended up too terribly. Although, I must say I am a little perturbed at the lack of, mention that we were going to be challenged in such a way.
Oh, Fabrum, you didn't tell them?
You didn't tell me.
Oh,
Where was I in this conversation?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was. Varo, make a note.
Did we at least choose the easier option?
Oh yes, I'm sure that was the much easier option.
Master Gambler. He's still laying like flat on his back.
Sorry, Octavia just leans over and just flicks him.
Does that do at least 1 point of damage?
It better.
No?
She's mad.
It better.
Was that a no or a yes? Because if it does, then he's back down.
DM said no.
No. But also, you see Amphira kind of like smirks. She's like, "Oh, you all can stand back up now. You're not actually injured."
What?
What? Sorry.
You don't think I'd actually put you in harm's way, do you?
You know,
Oh, please,
I will say,
we know what we're doing.
as someone who just got exploded, I felt like I was in harm's way.
Now,
Gotta say.
she kind of like runs her like thumb underneath her like lip, like pulling out her lipstick, and she's like, "Now the fire wasn't me." Intriguing.
So did we take the fire damage?
So you took fire damage. There's little scars of that. But for those of you that took damage, you can give yourself back all your hit points.
So all of us.
Gotta be honest, I think all the damage that I took was either self-damage or the explosion. So I am still at 15.
So, like, for example, I only took 7 points of psychic damage. Would I gain 7 points back?
Oh,
Yep.
you're right, all the psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'll just...
And
I don't know how much I got hit
I mean,
by.
I'm sure your parents have healing spells.
I'll do like
with
10,
Amphira kind of like pointing it out,
15 healing.
the destruction done to the room
yeah, about
mirages away.
Some sort of simulation. What kind
Yes,
of
quite.
magic is that?
Specialized.
I see.
Well, a deal's a deal. 3 questions it is.
Each or for all of us?
For the group.
Doesn't count, does it?
Feel free to elaborate and discuss. I'll give you
Octavia
some time.
kind of raises her hands and she's like, "You decide. I don't have a say in this."
It's my family, so I don't think I have anything to ask. I think Lily should get one, at least.
Okay. I'll take one.
And Winnie.
Me? Why me?
Well, they're, I mean, if you're not gonna ask them, they're,
No,
I think they're gonna ask you, so.
Okay. Great, okay.
So in that case, we should save our questions and just wait for them to ask, right?
That's
It's like,
not
well,
how this
more
works.
wishes.
I mean, there's
Can we do that?
Someone ask
two
them
of
if they
us
have
don't want to
questions
ask questions.
Does that count?
I think you 3 kinda could take this one.
Alright, that's fair.
Okay. Question. Very important.
Who wants to go first?
Not me.
Now, I think this is a good point to end tonight's episode.
No!
Oh.
It gives you a chance
It
to
gives
think
you-
of your
it's
questions
gonna give
for
you
next
time.
I
time.
want to settle on the question.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, that's better.
You will have this week to think of your questions, and if it wasn't made,
Spicy.
if this wasn't made like obvious by Amphira, let me state it now. You can ask a question about any of the stuff that you've experienced, or stuff that like is going on with you. There is a high likelihood that these 2 high-level Night Eyes have a shit ton of information.
Fat knowledge.
Sick poggers.
So you could like
No.
ask about the cultists. You could ask
Sorry.
about anything in Winnie's dream. You could ask about stuff in the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are two very informed individuals, specifically in Fyra.
Sick.
Good to know. Good to know.
Good to know.
I can't wait to sort through the 5 or 6 questions I have and narrow it down to one.
Gotta narrow it down.
Because Winnie didn't get to tell you guys about the dream at all, because we went right from that to shopping.
Just feel like a really broad question that covers all of them.
What's wrong with me?
I guess.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Because I should also say, Amphira looks like she knows more about Winnie than she's letting on.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Amphira knows. Amphira knows
excited.
more about a lot of you than she probably should.
Do not
I'm just a kid
perceive
from the
me.
sticks.
Oh.
Febrim,
Ring's
your
the
mother
only-
is
okay.
terrifying.
I love her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she's something.
She's a MILF.
Yes.
God, she's cool. Maybe I should have put that in before she said the best comment. Now, actually, hold on.
Wait. Anyway, with that delightful tidbit, I think this is where we're gonna leave y'all for tonight. So, thanks for tuning in to our 1-year anniversary and joining us
For a whole year.
for our little dinner with Febrim's parents. You know, it's been great.
Lovely dinner.
Yeah. Julia.
Only dinner. Nothing else.
Drink water.
Mhm.
That's my staple. My staple is to tell you to hydrate and take care of yourself because you deserve it.
Absolutely. And we will see you back here next week at the same time. So,
Bye, guys.
bye y'all.
Bye-bye.